morning, guys. It is still level 3 up here in Auckland, so we've been struggling to get out on the golf course much because of the restrictions on the courses. At Omaha, we have tee times every 10 minutes. You can only play in your bubbles and you must book, and that means that those tee times been filling up really, really fast. But today we managed to get one of the cancellations. We're going to head out on the course, have a little bit of a play. It is really hard at the moment because there are no flags on the course. We've only got upturned cups. Score becomes a little bit irrelevant. There are no rakes in the bunkers. So there's a few little things that make it difficult to play a normal round of golf. Plus, I haven't been playing that much, so I would actually prefer to go out there and have a bit of purpose, not just score, because ultimately score's probably not going to be great today. So we're going to use a game that I like to play that's based on stats. It's called bunkered, and that means on every single hole you have to hit the ball into a bunker before you can go for the green and complete your hole. So the benefits of that, I guess, lots of bunker practice for those of you that struggle with that. We tend to avoid the things we don't like practicing. Get yourself in some bunkers and actually give it a go. The other thing is that bunkers are so much smaller than the green, which means that to get the ball in the bunker first, you actually have to be pretty accurate. So really good target practice as well. So we're going to head out there and give it a little go. Okay, we're going for the bunker? Get it? Middle of the fairway. I can either go for the one short of the hag, probably not going to do that, but the next bunker up is really tiny. It's the green, and it's across the left where all that hag is, so let's see how this goes.
I'm here standing on the green. Good shot.
So this was Luke's second shot. He's just missed the bunker, so he's got to tap it in now. Okay, we're both in the sand for the same amount of shots. Now we can go for the green. Okay, bunker shot to win the hole. Oh, he's come up short as well. Okay, so hole 2 is a really cool little par 3. Bunker short left, bunker sort of halfway up the green on the right. We're going to have to go for one of these ones, but it is into the wind, so getting the club right is going to be quite hard here. Oh, the wind has really got hold of that one. Okay, so I'm going to have to do one of the most frustrating things in this game ever, which is hit from the green. The ball kind of caught the wind and just drifted to the front left of the green. And I have to hit it back into a bunker before I can actually go for the green again. So the ego gets a little bit hurt by this, but we are out here to practice our bunker shots. So I better get on with it. This is quite sad. Oh yeah. And I'm in a fairway bunker. It's not a very tall one, so A lot of people ask me how I should play this shot. I'm going to play this like a fairway shot. I want to get ball first, want to get as much distance out of it as possible. So basically I am hitting a normal fairway shot here, and the green is just past that bunker up there. I don't know if some of you guys might know this face. This is Luke. He is also a PGA Pro and he is my lovely partner. Say hi, Luke.
Hello.
Luke is going to give us a quick tip for bunkers. So Luke, what's your top tip for hitting a bunker shot, greenside bunker shot?
So what I'm going to try and do, I get my stance nice and wide, get the ball position sort of lined up closer to the left side, and I get my face nice and open. So you can see I try and set myself quite low. My hands are low, my knees are low, everything's low. And all I'm trying to do is when I'm setting up, I'm feeling like I'm stacked on my left side. And as I swing back, I'm trying to keep everything on that left side. And all I'm trying to do is hit the sand just before the ball. It sounds basic, but that's what I'm thinking when I'm trying to hit a bunker. So
okay, show us what you got.
Let's see if it works. No pressure.
Pretty good.
Cool.
Nice, thanks Luke.
There we go.
So my greenside bunker tips, really low, so you want to feel like you dig your feet in as much as possible. Hands are going to get really low. Have a club that's got as much loft as possible, but you can also open up the club as well. So for me, I'm going to open it up a little bit. Ball is just off my left foot, and from here I want to stay as stable as possible, so my whole body is staying really stable. For those of you that are new to bunkers, the important thing is that the club actually accelerates through the ball. So think about the club finishing up over your shoulder. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we have just got in off the golf course and we were playing that game bunkered, and I think it revealed a little bit about our personalities. What was like your favourite bit about it?
So I liked having smaller targets to hit at. That was really good. I found the ego really came into play where, you know, you might be in the fairway, but there's 2 or 3 members who you see a couple times a week.
Yeah.
And they're watching you hit, and you're a little bit reluctant to purposefully dump one into the bunker. So a couple of times I actually found myself, the ego was getting in the way, and I would actually still just hit it onto the green.
Yeah, I gave him a row for that. I told him that was a bad thing. But it was really fun. I think the size of the bunkers is really interesting, and today, because of the wind, it was really hard to get the ball on target as well, wasn't it? Like we would hit some shots where you kind of think it was pretty good, but maybe the flight was just that little bit high and it would start to take the wind a little bit, end up on the middle of the green, and you were not aiming there. So that's tough. I think the ego thing is really interesting. For us, we spend a lot of time coaching at the course. So like Luke said, it's really hard to hit what is maybe perceived by other people as a bad shot, but I think we can learn a lot from that in terms of tournament golf too. So for us, I think it's getting over ourselves and actually committing to the shot we want to hit a lot more.
100%. I definitely found committing to hitting it into a bunker, you know, telling yourself, okay, that's where I'm aiming, but telling yourself that's where you're aiming as opposed to actually committing to hit it there is a different thing completely.
Yeah, definitely.
I found myself constantly, without trying to, sort of guiding the ball back towards the green instead of the center of the bunker, which is kind of what I was aiming for. So
yeah, and I think if we think about like pre-shot routine and stuff, it's quite interesting, and you actually have to sort of block out all those distractions, and in this case the green is a distraction, which is totally not normal on the golf course. Normally the green is where we're trying to go. But I remember listening to a podcast a while ago, I wish I could remember who it was, I'll be able to find it at some point, and they were talking about, you know, when you're playing in a tournament, quite often you pick a point where you want the ball to go. So let's say the pin is on the left hand side of the green and you sort of say, right, okay, I'm going to hit middle of the green, but then by whatever you're thinking, you end up actually hitting to the target, which wasn't your intended target. So did you hit your target in that case? And it's just a little bit of food for thought. Anything else you thought about that game?
It's good fun. I'll do it again. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Do it again?
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
We're going to get really good at hitting our targets if we keep aiming at bunkers, because bunkers are small. All right, guys. We will catch up with you again soon. Hopefully we'll be back onto the golf course for some normal golf soon as well. See you next time.